What is up YouTube, Jamie the Kid 00 here, and welcome back to Duel Network Testing Part 2. Well, this is probably going to be named, or number 2, or something to that nature. Part 1 was actually quite enjoyable for me to record. I quite enjoyed doing it, talking through it, and I still wasn't that great with the deck. So I'm going to be testing another match, which I will hopefully be uploading. If I don't upload it, you'll never see this, and I don't even know why I'm saying this. I've made a couple of changes to my list. Nothing too major, but I figured it was worth tweaking a little bit to match the side deck cards I actually have. I don't actually own 3 Vanity's Emptiness, and my side was pretty bad. So I mean, still pretty bad, but I needed to make some changes. But we're gonna open this game with a really quite weird hand. I'm really not sure how I feel about this, so I'm just gonna summon the Mimelio. But I actually really hate this hand. Like, I can't actually describe how much I hate this hand. To put in perspective, I think I play like 15 monsters. But, there you go. Like, I have to set this bottomless, even though I lose it to MST if he has it, but I have to set something, in my opinion. If this guy has Ice Hand now, I'm going to be so sad. I don't even know what he's playing, in all fairness, but it's always the rule that if I go into a game with a subpar hand and no way to stop Ice Hand, they'll have Ice Hand. I'm kind of upset because like I recorded one somewhat decent game against a decent opponent, well against a decently behaved opponent, and then the next 3 games I played on Duel Network were all against really salty players that I wish I'd recorded, because some of them were complete arseholes to me, and I really quite enjoy the idea of showing them up. But now that our opponent has just set a back row and passed, I'm actually quite privy to the idea of summoning this bear. There's probably going to be a main phase 2 duality here, I won't lie. Okay, so he's going to warning the bear, that's fine. Now I'm going to duality here, because I don't mind the fact that I've now lost that bear, because it's hurt me nothing. I'm actually going to take the soul charge here, because I have Mimelios and a wolf bark, and of course that bear. So the soul charge is going to come in handy later on if I can keep a solid defense on board. So I'm going to go 16. I still have no idea what my opponent's playing. Probably going to get Ghostricks. Oh, okay. Okay, that's interesting. So my bottomless basically does nothing, which is wonderful. So he's going to set a Jiangxi and pass. Well, and of course I now have my turn back. I'm actually just going to have to pass here. My next play is probably going to be the Wolfbark play. I was not expecting Ghostricks. I haven't played against Ghostricks in quite a while, so this should be an interesting match. So Jiangxi's fine. I'm intrigued. What's Jiangxi? Oh, it's got such a 1, so it's either going to be Mary or Spectre, I guess. Either Mary or Spectre, one of the two. Oh, what do you want? Thank you. If you read this, thank you. So he had a Mary. Okay. I don't like getting messaged during games because it's really distracting. But what can you do? There is no kind of appear offline function on here. I wish there was an appear offline function on this site. God knows. Mansion, this is the one where I can attack directly and damage is halved. Okay. Oh wow, we've seen 3 Mimelios now. Okay. Wish there was a level 4 Alucard. That'd be badass. I'm gonna summon Mimelio. Can't believe we've seen all 3 Mimelios now. This is disastrous. Okay, but he had a think, so his back row might be something relevant, negation wise. So I mean, it could be something breakthrough, could be something fiendish chain shaped, could be all sorts really. I want to know what this is. It's probably another Jiangxi. I've probably made. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I can't. So I have to swing direct. No opponent's monster declares a direct attack. Oh, when I go straight monster. Yep. So I have to go with this Mimelio. Oh wow. So he has double lantern. Which means I probably get hit with what's it called? Dullahan next turn? Which is something that I don't really want happening. So I'm currently 1, 2, 3, 8 to his 1, 5, 6, 7, and I'll be 7 if I E-Knight. Sorry dude, I'm a little busy. What do we do now? This is kind of tough because I'm not used to playing against this type of thing. Ghostrick, Dullahan. I want to know if Dullahan targets and if it can target my opponent's monsters. Because if it can, during either player's turn, target one face-up monster on the field. I guess I can try and go Cairngorgon, but like I really can't think of anything that is particularly great here. Like I think Giant Hand might be alright, but I'm gonna go for Hand. Just because I want this effect negation. Like I feel like Hand is probably the best play because I'm really not sure what this is. And I'm not sure. Like I at least want a way to shut out the Dullahan because Dullahan can only do attack. So at least that means that I don't lose to Dullahan. Can't believe he had double. What's it called? Lantern. Double lantern was pretty painful. Okay. Are you gonna ask me for each one? Because I'm just gonna put an OK here. That's fine. I mean, you can have searches because I mean you're gonna get level 3. And I'd rather save this for the actual Xyz monsters you're potentially going to make. Now that I look at my back row, I probably shouldn't have made Hand because I have the hole, but I kind of have to bottomless the Stein here because otherwise I'm going to get. This is probably that Book of Moon that Ghostricks have. Ghostricks Scare, I think it is. So I really don't want the Stein sticking because then he can search another Scare, which is not friendly for me. Can't even Exiton, not funny. Yep, yep. The lack of Exitoning is pretty bad. Is pretty sad. But that's what it is. God, I need to get a Giant Hand in. This is the first time I've actually made it on here. And God damn it, I need to get one in. But that's like a few £100 worth of cardboard, which I just can't commit to. Come on, bruh. What are you making? Okay, so this is probably Dullahan. Like, I don't know too much about the Ghostrick matchup. Yeah, this Dullahan. But it's 200 attack for each. So 1, 2, 3. So it's 16. Okay. So he has to put down 2 more Ghostricks to make it 2k. That's just a match up against me. But if he Ghostrick Book of Moons me now, I'm gonna be really sad. Like if he has the book thing. Oh, think. This thing. Doll. Doll's actually really, really painful. Because it means he can get himself a 3, and it's going to set my Giant Hand in my end phase. Okay, because I can flip the Giant Hand back up. Like, I guess that's okay. Oh, so he's flip setting that. Because if that isn't Ghostrick's gear, yeah, Duel resolves, set, and then you get another Jiangshi. You all are probably going to call me out and say that was a bad play, and it probably was. I just really don't know my Ghostrick matchup very well. Next turn. Main phase 1. Right, so you're currently at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 5, 7, 8 to my 1, 2, 3. So you're currently 8 to my 8, but my Exiton will be free, so that'll be 8. So I need to -1 myself somewhere, I guess. So let's try and flip this guy. God knows I hate this matchup. I'm gonna use my Wolfbuck now, I think, because I can charge him later on and make good play. No. Do I want more back row? Everyone wants more back row. In fact, I feel like I'm making really, really horrific plays here, and you guys are probably all gonna comment saying these plays are horrific. Yes, wow. Opening hand was all monsters, friend. So, like, if you're complaining, please take it elsewhere. Do I go that? Like, your advantage engine is great, but you've got to do something with that advantage. And if you don't do anything with it soon, you're just going to straight up lose. You're on 26. And when these Mermelios hit the grave, oh, Soul Charge. Soul Charge is going to be hurting things. So I have 2 Trap Hole Nightmares, a Bottomless and a Sanctum. I think I should. No, I can't Bottomless because he flipped it. He's correct, he was clever, and he flipped it at the right time. Flipped it first. Blind spaces. That's always my least favorite thing. So he hits my Bottomless, which he should have known was there. Okay. Okay. Like, I'm alright with this Jiangshis, because at the end of the day, they're just searching more small monsters, more Steins. Like, they're not searching anything, in my opinion, game-breaking. I mean, I could be completely wrong, but I'm just trying to make my assertions here. Like, they can search more stall cards, but they don't actually search real cards, in my opinion, like Numelios and things like that. Or like Gigi Armor, which can actually search monsters that can contribute to really big Xyz plays. That's fine too. So you're going to search probably another, like maybe a Spectre. Oh, no search. Does that allude to there not being any trap card? Alucard's fine. I'm definitely going to have to Trap Tricks, Trap All Nightmare it, I think. Oh, and the phone's ticking, and I'm getting more notifications. I think. Oh, this is a rough choice. I feel like I have to, or I'm gonna lose it. So my friends obviously sent me a really mean deck list. If you watch this back later, music, I can't reply yet. I'm gonna target the Dullahan. Target the Dullahan. I forgot they actually targets. I thought it responded to the specific monster. Whoops. That's even better actually, because it can target something else. That's cool. So this is now stuck on a K. He has to doll it to get it out from under that. Which means I don't have to worry about this for at least a turn. I really hate doll. Doll is silly good. So he's attacking my Memelio with Alucard. Sure. Have that. Hayden, why you text me? Why you text me while I play? Okay, so he sets that guy and passes without dolling. Okay, that is intriguing. Right, so this is going to defense. I'm going to be soul charging a couple of Mimelios in a minute. So we're gonna tanky. Which we should assume is okay. So I either bait out his back row or this bear kills the doll. Like that doll's going. Okay. Come on. Don't have breakthrough. Do not have the breakthrough. Or the fiendish. Like effect negation here is really sad. Yes, there we go. That's going through. That's marvelous. I guess I gotta light up these two with Mimelios now. I feel like that's the correct play. So I light up his back row. Take away this. This is a Jiangshi that can only search at level 2 or lower. So it can search doll. But do I go for 2 or 3? Oh no, I can do a nice Beast Warrior play as well. Negate everything. That'd be cool. So if I go Soul Charge for target 2, Melio and Bear. So these. I'm gonna take 3k. So if I get torrential, like I've been bad. This and this. Oh, this is reveal a Ghostrick. This turn, Ghostrick cards you control and face down defense mission monsters cannot be targeted by or destroyed by card effects. Okay, that's why Tiger King is wonderful right now, because now we can make the Tiger King and negate all your effects without targeting. Is it targeted by or destroyed by? Okay, so I can go Tiger King and you lose to it basically. The only issue is it stops the giant hand, but I really don't care because like I've then got a Tiger King set up. So I'm gonna Tiger now. So your guys are all turned off. This is meant to be gone, by the way. There's a Ghostrick cards. Oh, sorry. My bad. I didn't realize it was Ghostrick cards. So Emerald's out of the question. There's Ken Gorgon. There's other like nice plays. I'm gonna Ken Gorgon, I think. I seem to remember there being a few targeting effects. Can this target any set card? Opponent controls, so I can redirect him and hit my Sanctum. That's cool. And apparently Lisa's listening to something in the background while I'm actually recording. So if you guys can hear that, I'm sorry, but that's a pain in the backside. I'm then put in a position where I have to pass turn. So we're just gonna have to pass turn here. Like there's nothing else I can do. It's just this is negated. This is negated. This will redirect any other targeting effects he may wish to put down on me. The only thing I'm afraid of now is a doll. So, let's see where this goes. I still have a nice full-out play next turn with this, and then I still have, of course, the 2 Trapfall Nightmares to stop any big exceeders he may make. So, the only problem with this kind of game is that it produces a really long game. So, I have to do that thing where I sit and chat mindlessly for a little while I wait for our opponent to make their plays, which is quite saddening. Come on, guy. Come on. Do something, please. I'm also in quite a secure position because I get to swing directly with quite a few things next turn if he can't stop me. Oh my god, how bad was I? I just realized how terrible I was. I summoned Tiger King and didn't get my tanky. Oh my word. I'm so sorry, guys. I got so swept up in my plays that I didn't get my tanky. It doesn't matter entirely because all my tanky targets have been searched. But, oh well. Suppose I can argue that I was playing it clever, keeping my numbers down because Exit on Night. But now I've got 2 dead tankies left in deck because I was terrible. Sorry, guys. Also, another thing that I need to quickly say, I'm going to make a rant video on this, I guess. To all of you guys who just say there were loads of misplays in this video, I'm completely discounting you unless you actually say what was a misplay, because you can go on any game and say there were misplays in this video, and you just sound like a prick to everyone because you don't actually point any of it out. You just seem like you've come along, discredited everyone in the video, and then left. So please, anyone who wants to say there were misplays, please actually elaborate, because otherwise I'm just going to discount you as someone who's being an asshole. You constructive criticism. Anyone who says there were misplays is probably going to start getting banned. I'm probably going to start actually banning people from the channel. So you're just going to card D. Oh, I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely fine with you just card D-ing. Are you going to do anything else? Anything else at all? Come on now. Yep. Tribute and draw 2. So you've got 1 lantern in hand. Okay. That was a fair enough draw. Like, I can't complain at that. Main phase 1. Okay. So I can kill this next turn. Oh, this turn actually. So if I go... Ooh. Actually, I can make some nice hand plays now. Let's switch to the giant hand to attack. Summon the ice hand. This is actually back on 16. need to double check that the dueler hand is 1600. So I can economize on dem life points, boy. I mean, this guy can target any monster and halve its attack. So I mean, he could be clever and target his own, and when I swing with the ice hand, so that it just dies and I don't get my ice hand effect. But do I want him doing that? What do you want? Thank you. I'm gonna Tiger King. Probably a bad play, but I'd rather. I should have. I should have done Tiger King first. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't been chaining this. So now I need I played pretty bad, I guess. I'm gonna attack the other card with this, and I'm gonna be stopped by the spectre, the lantern in hand. Forgot about lantern negating any types of attacks, not just the attacks with sorry, any direct attacks. I forgot they can negate the ones that swing into Ghostricks. So I just played that horrifically. Nicely done, Jamie. Again, another misplay for the old camera. Well done. So now I need to just make up for my atrociousness and kill this, which means you're only going to take 500. $400? Why? Did I miss something? Oh, okay, I think the damage should be halved. Not gonna argue. I'm gonna have to then kill the Alucard, because I want him gone. I'm gonna have to try again. We have contact. Thing is though, now he has so many lanterns in hand. This is still only get. Is it? Whoa! Is it any card? Oh, okay. So he gets his vanish back. That's what we want to see. You don't want to see him getting vanish back to his hand. Okay, come on. Let's see what happens now. So you have 6 in hand. One of which is lantern, one of which is vanish, and I have this. I have this nice table. Sorry to all my watchers. The watchers are probably getting really bored now. But I'm trying. I'm trying my best. Oh wow. That backer came out of nowhere. Oh. 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 That's painful. thinking. Ah. I feel like Ken Gorgon is the correct one to protect because I can now Ice Hand. I feel like he should have, if he had anything else, activated this, like in a chain. So I'm gonna set this, and then these are gonna die. F Ice here. So Ice Hand's gonna get me my Fire Hand. That was a pretty rough needle sealing though. The only question is now, do you have the scare? The big scare, the big cheese. So I'll proceed to main phase there. I don't know what play I want to make now. Oh, I've got a diet. Oh yeah, that makes it a lot simpler. F okay. Oh wow, you have DD Crow. Okay. I prefer when people actually just say they have it rather than just going in my graveyard and banishing a card. I'm like, excuse me, what are you doing? So, as long as I can get a touch on him, I think I can go Cowboy and win. So, do I get dramatically mirror forced? You misplay. Oh, okay. Don't tell me what it was then. I'm going to side in full house. I think that's going to be pretty useful. I feel like 2 emptiness will be nice. And these DCKs will be cool. And probably the gorilla. I know he plays Scare, but Vanish, but I think I'm going to leave Dark Hole in to ruin those established shields. Mind Control is useless because he doesn't play any level 4s. I'm going to take out 1 call. I don't see myself wanting the dualities in this game. I usually side these out because they're just like free space. The book has been pretty solid, and now we know he plays Needle Sealing, so that's going to stay in. Go on, I'm going to take the Dark Hole out just to play around the the Vanish, and then these nightmares sat there a little dead. I'm going to take 1 nightmare out. And we'll see where that takes us, I guess. I'm going second, so I'm going to put the Veilers in. And then when I go first, I'll put the DCKs in. Because the Doomcal is quite a nice normal summon. So let's try that. And we now must wait for our opponent to start the game again. Okay. I'm going second. I actually find myself disliking going second a lot less now. Going second is kind of nice because it means I'm +1 on my opponent and I get an attack. So like when I get my Mimilio, I'm then +2 and I get the first attack, so it's kind of nice. Like going second isn't bad. I like going first because of course I get to set up my back row. But if I don't go first, oh boohoo! Like I can live with that. I can definitely live with that. So what are you going to do, sir? What are you going to do? Drawing this morale attack is unfortunate, and I wish I had a Mimilio, but it's okay. Come on. Why are you so slow? Why is every Ghostrick player I ever play against so slow? You guys have been commenting on the last video about how you like how ragey I am. I really don't like being like this on Duel Network. I like having a nice chill game, but I just can't find anyone who will give me that. Okay, Soul Charge. So that's a card that's dead right now. So we're gonna set this, this, and this, and pass back to you. If that's a Jiangshi, it's getting Phoenix chained. And today, on the hottest day of the year, Lisa the Raichu is currently complaining that her Maltesers have melted. She is sad. Don't slam the door! This. Maltesers are apparently precious, folks. I feel like that Phoenix chain is very, very strong. Like, so now leaves him with a very small monster, and if I top deck a bear or a Tenki, which is 5 cards of my deck, or the gorilla, so 6 cards in my deck, I'm pretty, I get to make a pretty big play now, provided his back row is irrelevant. So it's met with a sad face, which again, like I said in the last video, means his back row has nothing to stop my Phoenix chain, which then telegraphs to me it's probably not of some form of an out. That's fine. I'm gonna wait to book the actual monster, or I can bait the. If it's an Alucard, is cool because I'm gonna wait because there's 2 cards he can hit which are bad for him, and one. To be honest, everything's chainable or does something to him, so I'm gonna let it go through. So I'm just gonna chain this and sit him face down. I feel like that's a nice play. So we carry on. Alright, Ice Hand. Got Soul Charge with nothing in your game. Go, go, go. I'm put in a bit of a predicament now because of the size of the Alucard. It's like to go for an aggressive Xyz and possibly go -1, or just set an extra hand and pass. I feel like I set a hand and pass. Like I feel like that's the better play because I'd rather like he has to go aggressive with this. He has to. So I'm okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Effect. So like everything on my board gave me a good destructive thing to use. F morale. Sick. But he's gonna get Jiangshi. Yep. Jiangshi was the correct play. And getting around it is so awkward because it just gets it gets Mary, which gets another Jiangshi. It's a cycle, and I hate how long it goes on for because it doesn't go anywhere. It's like, oh, my battle fader searches a battle fader. Oh, go round. Okay. I hate Ghostrick go round. As if the tone of voice didn't already communicate that. So he's gonna get the Mary early, then set this guy again. Oh, allure the Mary away. Okay. That makes sense. If he banishes the Mary, that means what he's drawn isn't good cards because you want to keep the Mary because it's part of your engine. So if he banishes the, yeah, he hasn't drawn any other monsters, so those are gonna be back row. Like, there's no reason. Like, he should have kept this. So these are probably back row. One of them's gonna get set now, but oh well, no. Like, I feel like those two have to be irrelevant cards. I'm not even gonna give him the time of day by attacking, because it just gives him something to go around and get more off of this. So I'm gonna pass, and then next time he tries to go around me, I'm just gonna full house him. What are you waiting for? Please take your turn. Also, I'm sorry I keep making like bumping sounds on the microphone. I can't help but fidget with it 'cause I can just see it in the corner of my eye. So I really do have to apologize for that. Come on now. Come on now. Okay. Like I feel like this full house play is gonna be big. I'm gonna end. Oh, if he doesn't do anything with this turn, I'm gonna end phase full house him. Because I feel like that's the most correct time to do it. I'm gonna hit everything he has here because he hasn't felt that any of these cards are good enough to set. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this one. I feel like that's correct. So target every set except the newly set one. Even though I suppose it would have been clever to hit the newly set one, because of course then it's unchainable, I feel like it is a bad card because he didn't set it before. However, it might have been the drawn card, which could make the difference. No, he's just going to rage quit. Okay. Well, guys, that brings us to about the end of this testing session. I'm hopefully going to be doing a few more of these. I hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. This has been Jamie the Kid 00. Peace out. Bye bye.